What's up, world? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Because it makes it look like I'm somewhere else. And that ain't me. That ain't me. What's up, world? How y'all doing? What's up? We're talking about nursing. We're talking about NCLEX. We're going to talk about some study stuff. I see a bunch of people jumping in, a bunch of people jumping out. La 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 la. Let's see. Effects. Tried to get. Oh, there it is. Money. Let's see if it stays. All right, cool. How y'all doing? Hey, y'all like my shirt? Like, remember when COVID was happening? They were saying everybody was essential. This is probably by far my best, like my favorite damn SpongeBob meme on the planet. Sorry, my hair looks a mess too. I'm just saying. It's been one of them days. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Appreciate y'all jumping in. Hey, make sure you guys hit that like button or them hearts or whatever. We're gonna be talking about the NCLEX, talking about things to study for, talking about all kinds of stuff. I don't even know if I should put music on. I don't know how TikTok feels about that. So hey, if you up in here, I appreciate you. My name's Kevin. I'm a nurse. I'm a nursing coach, NCLEX coach, Navy guy. Been in the Navy for a little bit. I also put my website up here for anybody who is interested or requires coaching or anything like that. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about some study stuff. Just wait for some folks to draw up in here, and yeah, we're gonna get it rolling. So everybody that's up in here, let me know where y'all are from. Let me know where y'all are at in your nursing journey. You've been a nurse for a while. You're a nursing student. You just now getting in to nursing. Did you just decide that you wanted to be a nurse? Are you a nurse and you about to just say forget it and stop doing it? Let me know where y'all are from. Let me know what y'all are doing. So, got a couple things up here we can talk about. Of course, I try to have a couple of notes up in here so we can sit here and we can talk about them. I may actually pause this live because your boy got to eat. So I didn't even think about it. I was like, I could have just went a whole 2 hours doing a live and then, not got nothing to eat. So I may pause it unless y'all want to really, really sit here and watch me devour some chicken. I ain't trying to be the stereotype guy right now, but I will destroy this chicken in front of y'all and I will have no shame whatsoever. So, but yeah, let me know where y'all are from. Let me know where y'all are at in y'all's nursing journey. Let me know what y'all want to hear. We could talk about, just about anything nursing, whatever little current events are going on, but mostly nursing, for anybody that's trying to conquer that exam, failed the exam. Hey, I'm one of those dudes who hasn't done well. I failed that exam multiple times. I eventually passed it, eventually working as a nurse and, I've been working as a nurse, been a nurse. I'll be a nurse it'll be 3 years coming up soon. So yeah, I decided to be a nurse. So I'm a novice. Hey, that's cool. Welcome to the, I was about to say welcome to the stream, but welcome to the live. What is it? Semper Feisty? Hey, I see what you did there. So what kind of novice are you though? Like you just decided, hey, I want to be a nurse. So I'm assuming you want to know what direction to go and all that good jazz, right? I appreciate all the love. Hey, if you're just now joining us, my name's Kevin. I go by the Boot Nurse. This is my website, thebootnurse.com. If you guys require coaching, NCLEX review is in full effect, but I decided, let me come out here and give some content, give some love, give some shout outs, give you guys some helpful things to look forward to, some helpful things that can help you just about anything. All right. I actually just got finished working on my endocrine system. It's all the way complete. So, what they talk about in nursing school, SIADH, hypo and hyperthyroidism, diabetes, DKA, HHNK or HHN or HHS, whichever one. So, talking about all those kind of things right here, right? So, I think I'll jump right into it. And a couple helpful things. Last time I was on the live, we was talking about time management. Hey, make sure you guys have good time management. That's the one thing I always hear people say. They're like, I don't have enough time. I was like, we all have the same amount of time in a day. Everybody has 24 hours. So it all just depends on you, how you allocate it, where you want your time to go. All right. So one thing I'm really big on is putting myself on a schedule, very regimented. I never thought I would need to actually have a calendar or need to use the calendar in my phone, but I have to use it. Now I have to use it every day. And for those people that are out there that have kids, y'all understand you have to have a schedule for all their appointments, all of the activities that they have going on, such as like, after school stuff or, church activities or whatever volunteer stuff that they have going on. So, and that doesn't even include you. So time management, put yourself on a schedule. For me, you guys can go, if you guys go to YouTube and see my video about where I failed NCLEX, you guys will be able to see where I put myself on a schedule, or where it says I passed my NCLEX in 60 questions. You'll see how I just printed out a Google Doc that was just a Google Calendar, and that Google Calendar was blank, and I wrote it all in. The reason why I wrote it is because I wrote it and printed out. I printed it out blank, and then I wrote on it and I posted it on the wall because it held me accountable. Because I had to physically write it. Nobody wrote it for me, so I had to physically write it. I had to physically put it on the wall, and I physically saw it daily to what I know what I need to do. So time management. Even if you have to like lay your stuff down in a specific way. So if you lay it down in a specific way, such as the times and all that other good jazz, you'll be good to go. Yo, I just got chicken right here. All right. I ain't about to act a fool in front of y'all, but I got some chicken right here. And it's calling my name, but we're good. We're gonna keep going. Decided I got a certificate in medical billing. I'm thinking of going to a community college to get my. So yeah, I would. So gone are the days where they're trying to force people to go get your bachelor's. There are plenty of people that are out here that are very, very successful in their nursing career. With a diploma, with an associate's degree, with a bachelor's degree. If you're an LPN, LVN, you can be very successful at doing all of that stuff. And so if you want to go to a community college to go get your degree, by all means, it is the cheaper of the route. And with it being a cheaper of the route, you can get all of the stuff knocked out. May not be as long, because it depends on how much or how many prerequisites you have, so on and so forth. But it's definitely a lot cheaper if you decide to go that route. So not a bad route at all. Not a bad route at all. And billing and coding, hey, that's actually a really good certificate to have, especially when you become an RN. Because let's just say you decide to go bedside. Well, you go bedside and you want to work ICU, or you want to work OR, or you want to work med-surg, or oncology or urology or peds, wherever you decide you want to go. And then you decide that you don't like it. You decide you don't like standing up at hours at a time. You don't like whatever it is about being bedside. With that certificate with billing and coding, you could very easily take your license as a nurse and the billing and coding certificate that you already have and go work for an insurance company as a nurse, but doing specifically like nursing things. And get paid a crap ton of money doing it. So there, like I said, there's always those options, always those options. So, hey, Jay, thanks for joining. If you guys just now jumped in here, my name's Kevin. I'm a nurse. I'm an NCLEX coach. We're talking about study tips. Here's my website, thebootnurse.com. If you guys require any type of mentorship, or if you require help on your NCLEX, or if you're a repeat test taker and, you guys need that coaching, that mentorship, that push, hey, I'm your guy. All right. So just make sure you guys go check that out. So here's a couple of tips. I like to drop YouTube. I love to drop YouTube channels. So if you guys don't have a pen and paper, make sure you guys have that pen and paper. All right. So, of course, first YouTube channel I'm always going to recommend. Always, without a shadow of doubt, it'll be mine. So it's go to YouTube, type in The Boot Nurse. You'll see this wonderful smiling face. That'll be me. It'll be informational. Working on a bunch of educational videos right now. Couple of minutes that'll be up there. That'll be super helpful for when you're going through either nursing school or when you're going through NCLEX. Next one, I would say nursing.com. Nursing.com is really, really good. They've been around for a while. If you have ever bought or purchased their program, I believe it's like $40 a month. They have everything to get you through nursing school with their content, and they provide tests and they provide all kinds of good stuff out there. So you'll never really see me shit on somebody's program or anything like that. Unless it's a really shitty program. But I don't shit on people's program because I've used them in the past. So, but definitely a good website, or not a website, definitely a good YouTube channel to check out. Second one, Level Up RN. So that's the lady who created she's really big, or they're really big on their pharmacology cards, giving you like that need to know versus that nice to know. Especially when it comes for NCLEX, but then there's a bunch of other stuff that pops up on there. But Level Up RN, their YouTube channel, really, really good. I recommend using it. I give out the tools, however you want to use it. You use it how you feel like you need it. Okay. Next YouTube channel would be Registered Nurse RN, Nurse Sarah. Everybody knows, if you guys have heard me on any podcast, or you guys have heard me on any channel or any type of collab I've done with people, I speak really highly of Nurse Sarah. She has been doing YouTube, I think, since like 2009, 2010. So she's probably like one of the OGs when it comes to dropping content on YouTube. And I just recently, within the last year or two, I believe she hit like 1 million subscribers. I don't know any other nurse specifically like her, or I guess like a content creator that's hit 1 million subscribers. So shout out to her for that. So yeah, she definitely has a lot of information that she passes, has a really good website, definitely a good YouTube channel. I use it in nursing school, so super helpful. HESI A2. What about HESI A2? Like, you want to know a good recommendation for the HESI A2? Let me know. If you guys are just joining, my name's Kevin. I'm a nurse talking about NCLEX, some study tips, all that good jazz. If you guys got any questions, drop them down in the chat. I'll try to get to them as we go by. Okay. So right now we're talking about helpful, study tips or study materials to help you get through nursing school and through NCLEX. Okay. So the next one will be Simple Nursing. I've never met Nurse Mike, and Nurse Mike runs Simple Nursing. I definitely would want to meet him. As a matter of fact, I would like to meet all these people and kind of pick their brain about some stuff. But Nurse Mike, one thing I could tell you, I loved his review on cardiac medications, because it definitely helped me out a lot when I was studying for my NCLEX. He definitely has other content that's out there as well. He's probably been, I think, doing YouTube maybe since like 2016, if I remember looking. Like, he actually went, how Nurse Sarah does. He's out here on a whiteboard and he has it all drawn out, or he'll draw it right in front of you. So I got a lot of respect for people that are out there that are actually drawing it and actually drew it out, because I'm not an artist like that. So I give mad kudos to people that are out here teaching like that. So Simple Nursing, definitely a really, really good YouTube channel to follow. Next one, Picmonic. Picmonic is a picture mnemonic studying tool. Their website, they talk about it all the time. I actually did a review on them. I actually think that they're really, really great. And with Picmonic, they have a really good YouTube channel as well, where they have nurses like myself who talk about their experiences and, helpful tips about like what's to come up in nursing school, the changes that are happening with NCLEX, the changes that are happening, throughout the nursing field, current events that are happening, all that good jazz. Probably the biggest one is like, talking about, hey, how about those fake nurses that are out there? So Picmonic, definitely a really good one. Stay tuned for about Picmonic, because may have some really, really good stuff coming up with them, especially with the swing of the new generation NCLEX coming through. A lot of people are worried about it. A lot of questions are coming through. So another thing that, I like to do is like to try to ease your anxiety about what's going to be happening with your when you're taking that exam. Some people are just like, I don't want to take it because it's too hard. Well, just like everything, it's like you have to prepare. I'm one of those people is that, you give yourself months to years of practice for you to go have a 2 hour spot of glory when you're going to play the game. Right. So, yeah, definitely. Picmonic is definitely a good one. Now, the next one, Khan Academy. Khan Academy is a great, they used to have an NCLEX review, I believe, on their website, but I don't think they have it anymore, but they definitely have, a really good a YouTube for when you're in nursing school, especially when you're starting out. I remember when I was in like A&P 1 or 2 and they were talking about like, the flow of the heart, and I had a lab, like I had a 5-hour class. So like the first 2 hours or whatever, first 2 hours, 2.5 hours were all lecture, and I had a lab on the heart. And then after that, I was like, well, shit, I don't know anything about the heart because I hadn't studied. I had a whole bunch of other family stuff going on. And I watched Khan Academy's video during the beginning of the lecture. And then I had a lab for the heart like 30 minutes after that. And then I got like an A on my lab just from looking at Khan Academy. So the way that they draw it out, their explanations are fantastic. So I could definitely recommend Khan Academy for when you're going to nursing school. Next one is Ninja Nerds. I personally didn't use a lot of Ninja Nerds. I did kind of skim over their stuff, but they give out a lot of good tips on pharmacology and pretty much just covering everything that you would need to know while you're in nursing school. So Ninja Nerds is a really, really good one. And even if I don't use it, I've seen it before to where I know I could recommend it as a tool. And if you don't like it, then hey, you don't have to take that. So Ninja Nerds, go check it out on YouTube. What steps do I take to become a patient care tech? So if you want to be a patient care tech, a lot of the places at hospitals, they what they'll do is you go like to the hospital's hiring site or whatever, and they're looking for a patient care tech. And with that patient care tech, if they hire you, they'll train you on the spot. Or they'll train you on the spot, and they'll actually give you like put you through an orientation on what you're supposed to do, your roles and your responsibilities. And once you do that, they'll give you a certificate for getting through orientation. Like it's actually really, really simple to become a patient care tech. Honestly, all you really need to do is apply for it. If you want to be exposed to what a patient care tech does, and you don't work in the medical field, I will always recommend going to the hospital's Red Cross volunteers area, because they always need volunteers. And essentially what you really do as a volunteer is you put yourself in the area where you want to work. Number one, you may not be able to do vital signs and all other stuff, but at least you have those nurses and those other patient care techs that can teach you before you decide to actually jump into that role. So that was a good question. If you guys got any other questions, make sure you guys drop them down there. If you guys just jumped in, my name's Kevin. I'm an RN. I teach and I coach for people for NCLEX, talk about nursing school, mentorship. I'm also in the Navy, if I didn't say that. I've been in the Navy for 15 years. So I'm on that downward slope towards retirement. So yeah, if you guys got any questions about anything, make sure you guys drop them on there, okay? Next one, Osmosis. I like Osmosis. It's a really good YouTube channel to where, it gets straight to the point. Very, very, not cut and dry, but gets straight to the point. Has like animations and all that good jazz in there. Not really a talking head like me, where I like to talk in mine. But it definitely gives you that visualization of what you need to be looking for while you're studying. So it's really, really good for nursing school. They actually have different sections. So they have like for nursing school, if you're going to med school, PA school, physical therapy, all different channels based off of Osmosis. So I would definitely check out Osmosis. All right. So yeah, I got a bunch more on here. We'll go through them here in a second. But I'm going to try to see what kind of questions you guys got. If you guys got any questions, y'all let me know. I think I'm going to put on some music. I don't think it's a big deal to put on music for TikTok. I hear people playing music all the time. I don't know what y'all want to listen to, but we'll put some stuff on here. All right. How y'all feel about those fake nurses that are out there? Let's see what they got going on. Let's see. 2023. We'll say mix. We'll see what's popping. See what's going on. Now they're talking about Spectrum. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. All right. Let me see something. Make sure that I don't fall down. All right, there we go. I don't know. Give you some hip hop up in here. So How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Appreciate y'all jumping in. Kind of giving a little break right now. Y'all got any other questions about anything? Y'all let me know. I'm a nurse, NCLEX coach. For those that don't know what NCLEX stands for, it stands for National National Counsel Licensing Exam, and that's what it's in, specifically for registered nurses and also for licensed practical nurses, not practitioner, but licensed practical nurses and licensed vocational nurses, LVNs, LPNs. So, like I was saying, like this is probably one of the best shirts I think I've had. Like one of my buddies, he made it. Goes by Disgruntled Docs. If you guys want to check his website, it's more military affiliated, but I'm always down to get a homie a shout out. So, but you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna jump back up on here. So I'm gonna see y'all here in about like 10 minutes. I'll be right back.